Hi, everyone. One of the keys to self-love is trusting ourselves, our voice, and not just our audible voice, although we should trust that as well. But we often do trust that voice, but not the inner voice, not that silent, quiet voice, our own inner knowing, our intuition, that gut, deep down feeling and knowing. Again, as I mentioned, we tend not to trust that. And often that voice is God speaking to us. For many years, I would lean on everybody else and what they thought as opposed to what I knew. Because that's really when you're talking about someone else, when you're taking your things to them, they're giving you their opinion of you, of what you should do, or deciphering the situation that you're presenting to them to gain their knowing, but it's really their opinion. When it comes to you, no one knows you better than you. No one knows what you should do better than yourself. But it does take quieting, silencing, and going within to hear your own knowing. It does take going to God and listening to God and hearing from God for yourself. And it does take self-love. It does take loving yourself enough to trust yourself. And sure, if you haven't arrived there yet and you're still working on it, it's okay. It's important to have trusted people in your life that can give you the best guidance that they can offer. But the goal is to learn to love yourself enough that you trust yourself. I work on it daily. There are still times, as much as I've grown to love myself more, there are still times when I go to trusted people and say, what do you think? But because I've learned to love myself in a deeper way, my own voice says, yeah, but what do you think, Maisha? So I offer to you today to love yourself enough to trust yourself enough to listen to your own voice. Keep loving on you, because that's exactly what we do.